One thing I have to say before play this video for you guys, I totally forgot to mention the new character we got at the end of the episode. I know who he is, but if you're just an anime viewer, I don't want to spoil it to you. You'll probably see in the next couple of episodes. I mean, in the next episode. And yeah, the review can start. What is going on, everyone? It's Eternal Hokage. Welcome to my Boruto episode 4 review and a preview as well, as you can see by the video title now. Really, this is just a review, but ever since Boruto started, I always did an episode preview and a review, but I didn't have enough time to do it now. But guys, I expected that in this episode we were going to see like a fight between Boruto and Sarada, but in the end it was boys against girls and the summoning jutsu things in this episode. But yeah, let's just review the episode and just forget that this episode's title is preview and review. So basically this episode so far was probably the best episode in my opinion, because it was really interesting, and at every moment my eyes were on the screen. The episode kept my attention, and as I said, I really liked the episode. Now basically the plot of this episode was excuse me guys, Boruto and Sarada were basically fighting for that hamburger thing, for that sandwich, I don't know, and they really couldn't decide who's gonna take the hamburger, or I should say the sandwich, and then in the end Sarada was the one who bought it. And Boruto and Sarada were about to fight, but Sheena was like, I'm gonna organize a competition, all boys versus all girls, because in this episode girls were complaining how boys are not mature, how they're acting foolishly, and boys were saying that they gossip all the time, and in the end we got the competition. Like the first one that's gonna take the flag wins, like the first team. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention Konohamaru's toad at the start of the episode. It looks kind of strange, I must admit. To be honest, if you ask me, I'm a bit sad that he's not summoning a monkey or a gorilla or something like that, because we all know that Sarutobi had that monkey. But nevertheless, he can summon. Let me check the name. Gamagoro. Yeah, I had to write it because this was the first time I heard for that toad. For that purple toad. Purple is my favorite color, by the way. I know it's strange, but nevertheless, as I said, I forgot to mention Konohamaru summoning. But now that I mentioned summoning jutsu, I'm gonna talk about it later. But yeah, let's talk about the actual competition. So so many I don't want to say fights, because technically it wasn't a fight, but so many clashes between boys and girls. Metally getting nervous again. That was fucking hilarious. Every time he gets nervous, I'm like and one thing that I realized is, I mean, I already knew this, but these kids are so fucking talented. This is like the way they're throwing shurikens right now. I mean, not everyone, but some of the characters, and they're not even getting. I mean, it's natural. The next generation is really stronger than the previous generation, and like some of these kids could fight with, I don't know, some weaker tunings in Naruto. I mean, maybe I'm going a little bit overboard, but you get the point. They really are strong, And Iwabe can do Earth style, when he did that mud wall, I was impressed. I'm starting to like him. I think he'll be an important character, but doesn't matter. As I said, the competition, like the race, like who gets the flag first, I really liked that part. And it was funny when Sheena was explaining how there are some traps and nobody listened to him. I feel sorry for him, but they're all kids, and it's not really Shino's fault. I mean, who listens to the teacher? Like, when you're 9 years old. I mean, I think they're all about 9 years of age. I'm not sure. I may be wrong. 9, 10. I'm not sure, as I said, but doesn't really matter. But later on, when the competition was about to end, and when Boruto was on the roof, and when he did that summoning, I'm still thinking like that was that, you know, strange chakra we all like saw we all saw that chakra in the last couple of episodes. That chakra was taking over Denki, over Metal Lee, you know, and now Boruto summoned that snake, and it was interesting that his eye didn't turn on in this episode. We haven't seen it. But yeah, like, first of all, how the fuck can he summon that? I mean, he didn't do like a contract thing when you're like, then with your blood, you're right, you know. So, is this even a summoning creature? I don't know. Because I remember, like, still to this day, I don't understand how Obito managed to summon the Nine Tails. Like, still to this day, that's a big plot hole, in my opinion. But now that Boruto can also summon an animal without the contract, summoning the Nine Tails probably isn't a plot hole, because who knows, maybe now in Boruto we're going to get the answer, like how do you summon a fucking, excuse me, animal without having the contract thing. I don't know, guys. And you know, Konohamaru doing like a Rasengan at the end. And by the way, the way he said Rasengan was the shittiest way of saying Rasengan I ever heard. He literally said like something like Rasengan, something extremely stupid like that. If you didn't notice it, go back to the episode. It's in the last couple of minutes. You know, when he was trying to save Chocho, Boruto, and everyone because that snake was about to attack, even though Boruto was the one who summoned it. Make sure to watch it. The way he said Rasengan was really, I don't know, stupid in my opinion. Yeah, guys, overall this episode was amazing. My rating would be 9 out of 10. I'm really enjoying this anime so far, and I promise there will be an episode preview for the next episode, for the 5th episode. You know, if you're an old subscriber and if you're still here right now, you know that I had some channel updates in the past, and I said that I have many exams starting in May, but actually my first exam is tomorrow, and in the last couple of days I was studying a lot, so that's why I didn't have enough time to upload it. Like for the past 2 days I haven't uploaded a video, I think. And also about my microphone situation, because the video I uploaded before this one, it was a microphone update. I have the microphone, it's here, it looks really good, but still I need some cables, some things, like it's so fucking complicated. But you know, by the end of this week I'll get it, you know, it's gonna fucking work, I promise. And also another thing I wanted to tell you, again, if you stay this far, you're probably just going to listen to this thing I'm gonna say now. You know, this is probably my worst review so far. I'm talking about Boruto, the anime, because you know, I didn't really write a plan or anything for this video. As you can see, there aren't any photos on the screen. I usually put photos when I talk, but you know, I really don't have enough time. You know, I was apart from studying in the last couple of days, I was also sick. I'm still a bit sick, but nevertheless, this video is too long now. As I said, 9 out of 10 for this episode. Make sure to give me a like if you stayed this far, comment down below, and if you're new to this channel, don't worry, my reviews are not like this normally. You can see my room is totally messed. Like, I'll see you in the next video, and trust me, if you're new, just subscribe and you won't regret it. That was your boy Hokage, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.